26. Hello, District 25, and welcome to the 2026 Candidate Showcase. Our purpose today will be to get to know each candidate running for elected office a little better. To do this, we'll conduct a short interview with each one of our candidates. Our first candidate running for the office of District Director is Distinguished Toastmaster Najaf Dostalyev. Good morning, Najaf.
Good morning, Miss Nympha.
Our first question today is, how will you achieve the district mission?
Thank you, Madam Chair, for the beautiful questions. Before even jumping on a question, I would like to say good morning to district. Thank you so much for everyone for coming us to be with us this morning and spending your Saturday morning learning about us and helping our District 25 to grow. I'm going back to your question. I forgot what the question was, but I know it was about the district mission. How would I achieve as your future elected district director district mission? I'll be quite honest. There is no secret in District 25 that we are very, very good in chartering the new club, starting the new clubs, working with existing clubs and achieving the success. When we're thinking about the quantity, what we also have to think about in the last 3.5 years, we almost charted 30 clubs. Yes. And where we are at the moment is we have to think about more about the quality, how to make sure all those chartered clubs are continuously staying with us, and how does existing clubs getting more support either from club coaches, mentors, and sponsors, that we're thinking about moving from the quantity to the quality side. And your future district elect, I would make sure all the resources possible to make that happen.
Thank you, Najaf. Our second question today is, when leading a team, describe your decision-making style.
What a beautiful question. I love leading the teams. My leadership style is very open. I'm very collaborative. I like to gather the ideas and I like to work with the teams and I like to listen to their opinions. But as an individual who's leading the teams, I understand this is only the one part of the equation. When you're working with the multi-diverse teams and you're working with the brainstorming ideas, at the top level, it's your responsibility to make sure that the final decision has been made. I will respect every individual that I'm working in a team and I will listen to them. But I understand that as the leader, I will make the decision as myself, even though it's laying on my shoulders, a very difficult task. I'm very collaborative and working with everyone. Thank you.
Thank you, Najaf. Your final question today is, what innovative approach will you bring to this role?
What a beautiful question again. I love this question this morning. My innovative approach is two ways. I first believe that we have to respect and cherish the traditions in a District 25. We have to work with the existing leadership and all the members. But we also have to think about, while we have a culture and a history that we try to preserve in our district, what else we're doing innovatively different that we bring just getting adjusted with the modern days. And we know there's a lot of AI technology going on. My goal would be to make sure when we communicate with the district members, all this newly technology and the tools going to be used to make sure that the communication is more effective, more streamlined, and we'll make sure, in a perspective, there's innovations coming for us to help to get connected with members even better. Thank you.
Thank you, Najaf. We appreciate you taking the time to be here today and letting us get to know you a little bit better. Our next candidate running for the office of Program Quality Director is Distinguished Toastmaster Michelle Bays. Good morning, Michelle.
Good morning.
My first question for you today is to please explain your understanding of the fiduciary responsibility of a district leader and how your experience relates.
Thank you so much for that question. Fiduciary responsibility is very important to me as I have served this district for 2 years prior to my role that I'm currently in as the district finance manager. Being fiduciary responsible means making sure that you, one, understand how much money has actually been allocated to the activity that you're being asked to do, and then ensuring that everything that you want to do for the activity is within those boundaries. So making sure that you're balancing, like if the district allows you to spend $500 on an activity, don't spend $1,000 on the activity. Make sure that you're staying within the allotted amount of money because we balance our budget as a district, and it's very important that we stay within those boundaries because orange jumpsuits don't look good on anybody, especially me.
Agreed. Your next question today is, how will you ensure quality club leader and district leader training?
That is a wonderful question because that's very near and dear to my heart. I think it's very important that at every level, not only at the district level, but also at the club level, that one, everyone recognizes that they are a leader. And two, they're given the tools to be able to ignite that capability within them. And so ensuring that there's quality at both the club level, which primarily comes through our Toastmasters Leadership Institute, where we have an opportunity to not only train our club officers, but we offer opportunities for our members as well to come and grow and learn ways that they can implement things from a leadership perspective, even if they're not holding one of those 7 offices within their club. And then from a district leadership perspective, it's important to ensure that we empower at every level. The area directors who are our first line of defense and communication to our clubs, empowering them with the proper type of training necessary for them to be effective, as well as the division directors. And then even the trio has training. We get to go, we get to learn, and it's important for us to take those learnings and share down, have the division directors share down, and the area directors to share down. So encompassing activities and learning styles. Sorry, I'll take a pause right there because I think that's also very important, is knowing and recognizing that not everybody learns the exact same way. So ensuring that there are different ways as a trainer to reach the individuals that we're trying to impart training on is another way that we need to be effective, because some people learn by speaking, some people learn by listening, and some people learn by writing. And making sure that you have those avenues covered so that they can absorb it and then push it out to other people is very important.
Thank you. Your final question today will be, how will you use your annual conference to promote the club and district missions?
Wow. Seeing all the past annual conferences, I'm both excited about owning one and having one under my, I won't say control, but under my like umbrella, and bringing something exciting to the district. Like, I think it's very important that clubs understand that this is for them. This is for them to do several different things. It's there for them to learn something. It's there for them to find tools to put in their toolkit to help them grow, but it's also an opportunity for them to connect and see that there is something outside of the club, whether it be a Zoom screen, a hybrid screen, or an in-person screen, that offers them a capability to become even more than what they are today. And having the conference promoted in a way that makes that recognizable is important. And also ensuring, and I know that we've done a really good job over the last several years of ensuring that the menu of opportunities for you to engage in is there for every individual. Whether you come on a club pass, all of you gather your stuff up, come for the day and enjoy the offerings of District 25, or you come for just the education portion, you come for Friday night, wherever you come for, you have an opportunity to be able to engage with that and then take those learnings and things and that excitement and take it back to your club.
Thank you, Michelle. We appreciate you being here today and for the opportunity to get to know you just a little bit more.
I appreciate the opportunity. Thank you very much.
Our next candidate running for the office of Club Growth Director, though approved by the District Leadership Committee, she will be a floor candidate. Strategic Relationships Proficient, Kelsey Dean. Good morning, Kelsey. Good morning, Kelsey.
Hello.
Good morning. Your first question today would be, please describe your role and responsibilities and how you plan to achieve these responsibilities.
My role and responsibilities, should I be elected, include retaining existing members and growing all clubs, so adding new members and adding new clubs. And part of the way that I hope to achieve those goals or plan to achieve those goals is to build an awesome team, because we all know that nobody in Toastmasters works alone. Nobody has to do any of this by themselves. And so part of how you get things done and how you prevent it from being overwhelming for any one person is that you build a good team and then you trust that team to do what they said they are going to do. And then you check in regularly, you follow up, you help them succeed, right? That's part of being a good team member, is we help each other.
Thank you. Your next question is, what is your plan to promote the organization to corporate leaders and community organizers?
So luckily for me, I have some corporate experience because I am part of a corporate club. That was my first Toastmasters experience. And lucky for me, again, my leaders at my company are very supportive of this club. And so I just have to use the words that my executives already use to show people that Toastmasters is worth it, valuable, helpful in the workplace. And so for me, I need to put a little more time and effort into learning how to market to community outside of the corporate world because I don't have as much experience with that. Now, I do know a lot of people in a lot of places. I've lived in a lot of places all over our Metroplex, and I don't have a problem speaking to people because I've been in Toastmasters since 2019. So I know the benefits. And so it's just going to be a matter of finding the right places in the community to talk about the benefits. And the way that I'm going to do that is just to start talking and see what happens every chance I get.
I love it. Thank you. What are your plans to reach the district goals in membership and club growth over the program year?
Part of my plan, the part that I'm already executing on now, is to learn how previous successful CGDs did it, right? And so I've sought out people that I know that were successful by adding multiple clubs during their year as CGD and making plans to meet with them. And most of the time when I meet with someone, they say, if you need anything else, I'm always here as a sounding board. And so I plan to use those resources regularly.
Thank you, Kelsey. Thank you for the opportunity to get to know you a little bit better. Our next candidate running for the office of Division A Director is Visionary Communication and Team Collaboration Proficient, Yujun Liang.
Hi.
Hello, Yujun. There we go. I wasn't trying to rush our Zoom master. He's got it under control. Good morning, Yujun.
Morning.
The first question I have for you today is, what leadership skills and experience can you bring to the district?
I believe I can bring many leadership skills into the district. First is influence without title. I have done a lot of things without wearing a title. For example, right now, I work as a contractor on a project. Most people would think contractor is just do as other people told, but I take the initiative and evaluate the project and provide input to help entire team move forward. That came from my past experience working as a senior manager in Deloitte and the chief architect in AIG. So even though I lost those titles, but the skills stay with me. And another story for Toastmaster is I am member of a club. Even don't have a title, I influence people to participate in the contest. And last night, one member just achieved the third in District 50 evaluation contest. And she is same as me from a non-English background. How influence without a title is a great leadership skill. And I have others, but I don't have time to mention. Please go ahead to the next question.
Thank you, Yujun. Describe your role and the responsibilities and how you will achieve these responsibilities.
Correct. My role will be division director for Division A. My division spread out in many geographic locations, which align with what I have done as a area director in Division G this year. I visited all those different areas during the contest. So I believe as an area director, I need to work closely with, as a division director, I need to delegate work to area directors to empower them to lead. And if possible, I like to visit some club as well to show who I am and how I can do. I will encourage all the members to participate in the speech contest. I believe that way will help them the most. And I will look closely at all the metrics and use that to drive behavior. Like you need two members to become a distinguished. All those things is helpful. So that's what I'm going to do.
Thank you, Yujun. Your final question will be, who is the most influential mentor in your journey to seeking a position in district leadership?
That's a lot of people helped me and they influenced. I started my Toastmaster journey in District 50. So I believe Kelly McMaster, one of the past district leader, is very influential to me. She's a humorous, have a lot of ideas. I really respect her and her husband because her husband had 8 DTM. That's so inspiring. I only found out yesterday during the District 50 conference. So I would like to encourage more cross-district collaboration between clubbers, between members to learn from each other to build a stronger District 25.
Thank you, Yujun. We appreciate the opportunity to get to know you a little bit better. Our next candidate running for the office of Division B Director, Persuasive Influence 4, Motivational Strategies 2, Tabassum Mazabin.
I can stay here to listen, right?
Yes, please do. Hello, Tabassum.
Hello. Hello, Madam Chair.
Thank you. Your first question today is, what leadership skills and experience can you bring to the district?
I don't know what this is. I am an engineer by profession and Currently, I'm a faculty at Dallas College. Dallas College gave me the opportunity to work with diverse background people, students from diverse background. I teach students who are coming for dual credit classes. I teach professional employees. So I get to meet all kinds of people and also different understanding level. So I have that, and also I'm volunteering for different organizations. So that gave me background of understanding people from different background. Also in Toastmaster, currently I'm serving as an area director, which also gave me lots of opportunities to meet lots of new people.
Thank you. Your second question today would be to describe your role and responsibilities and how you will achieve these responsibilities.
It's a good question. The role of division director I see is as a liaison between district and the area and the clubs. Because I have been working as an area director, I get to see the clubs in closer lens. And as a division director, I'm looking forward to see it, like from little bit zoomed version of the area and the club and also the district. So my responsibility is to bring the visibility of the areas and the clubs to the district and also carry the district mission, convey the goals and district missions to the club members and the areas. And on the way, build some new leaders.
That's right. Thank you. Your final question today will be, who was the most influential mentor in your journey to seeking a district leadership position?
Oh, I have to name Toastmaster Shudi from my own home club, which is Smiling Stars. He is the reason I'm still hanging on to this club, which is half a mile, 30 mile, like 30 minute driving distance from my hometown. But I'm looking forward to him. He encourages us so much. Even right after I joined, he asked me to be an officer after 3-4 months for the next Toastmaster year. I'm still grateful that he offered to me, and I'm proud that I accepted that role. And since then, my journey is, I feel like I'm making more positive impact to the Toastmaster and also to my personal life. I feel more confident. So I'm grateful to my unofficial mentor, but I look up to him.
Thank you. Thank you, Tabasam, for the opportunity to get to know you a little bit better today.
Thank you.
Our next candidate running for the office of Division C Director is Dynamic Leadership 3, Persuasive Influence 1, Chris Sunderman. Hello, Chris.
Hello, how are you?
Doing very well, thank you. Your first question today will be, what leadership skills and experience can you bring to the district?
Well, I have been working for my company for 20 years and I have worked on multiple programs. That means that I have been responsible for things like C-17 and F-16 programs. I have led groups of anywhere from 3 to 8 people, depending on what the program needs have been. This required doing planning, talking with upper level managers. It required doing just a lot of communication. And in addition to that, I had to deal with budgets. So I had to know how many hours a person was working. I had to give tasks. And a lot of times I also had to deal with priorities. I had to make sure that they weren't working on a task that was not very important and spending hundreds of hours on it. I would have to go back to them and say, which means I had to deal with them personally a lot. I had to go in there and ask them, hey, how is this project going? How is this thing's doing? But in addition to that, I also had to understand them personally. I had to understand what kind of person they were, what kind of things motivated them to do the job. There are a lot of times that some people are motivated by rewards. Other people are motivated by them being recognized to upper management or complimented on work. Sometimes this was a silent thank you. Sometimes they wanted to be, hey, they did a great job. I need to tell the manager. So I had to recognize what kind of personality type they had and motivate them accordingly. I've also had to deal with not so nice situations and people that were underperforming and having to give constructive criticism on how to deal with things. So as part of being a manager or a manager of people, I had to work through all these issues and deal with a variety of people. Some of them were at the time when I first started were older than me. Now that I'm getting older, of course, everybody seems to be younger than me. I can't figure that out, but I guess it's just being part of being older. So that is kind of the leaderships that I bring towards Toastmasters. And of course, I've been in Toastmasters for 6 years and I have worked on all the roles, including now the area director of Area 74. So I've got to deal with a variety of people in that uh, mode, and I've got to learn a lot about Toastmasters. Thank you, Nifa, for your question.
Thank you, Chris. Your second question will be to describe your role and responsibilities and how you will achieve these responsibilities.
Well, my role is going to be division director. Now, admittedly, the way I see my role is the exact same way that my division director managed me over the last year. She made sure that we knew what we had to do. She was on top of us and saying, hey, you have to get your area reports done. You need to have X amount done by this date. She also encouraged us to reach out to our clubs on a regular basis and go, hey, go at your clubs and make sure that you give those details to them. So she would give us all those details, and that's how I'd manage my role as division director. Was that red for me just because okay, sorry.
That is red. Thank you very much for giving us the opportunity to get to know you just a little bit better today, Chris. The next candidate running for the office of Division D Director is Presentation Mastery 3, Team Collaboration 3, Lydisha Gossett. Hello, Lydisha.
Hello.
Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning.
Your first question today will be, what leadership skills and experience can you bring to the district?
Thank you for that question. Leadership skills and experience that I bring to the district. I have been a Toastmaster since July of 2022. And in that time, I've had the pleasure and the opportunity to serve as an area director, club president, vice president membership, secretary of the SPC, and is that all? I think that's all. Oh, recognition chair. I'm recognition chair. Not to have a lot of titles, but to learn new things, to find out how to navigate between what I don't know and understand and move into what I do, and also try to present it and showcase myself in a way that helps others understand they can do it too.
Thank you, Lydisha. Your second question today will be to describe your role and responsibilities and how you will achieve these responsibilities.
Thank you. For me, I understand that I am going to be one of the representatives between the trio and the area directors. And for me, I want to make sure that we are bridging that gap, making sure that the area directors are understanding what they're doing and why. We don't want to just check a whole bunch of boxes because that doesn't really help us do anything other than feel achievement. It does not it does not strengthen those muscles that we're working toward. So I don't have an agenda of my own. I believe in following leadership, finding out what the vision is from the trio, what it is that they want us to do, and fall in line accordingly. We're going to go together. This is not a Lydisha show.
I loved that. Our next question, Miss Lydisha, is who was the most influential mentor in your journey to seeking a position in district?
Oh my word. Oh, it's two people that come to mind, and both of them are J's. One is JT. I get the JT nudge from Miss Joyce Trimble. If she reaches out to me, I get this feeling in my stomach and I usually want to retreat, but that tells me that that means that that's a muscle that I need to strengthen. So after I pout, I then go back and I say yes to Miss Joyce. The other person is Jesse Ford. He is the most realistic person and he's honest. He never hurts my feelings, but he helps me understand where I'm missing the mark. And I just really appreciate that and grateful for him. And secretly, a lot of people mentor me. A lot of people reach out to me. A lot of people try to help me. So I hope I'm not forgetting anybody, but they know who they are, and they have been more than instrumental in helping my development.
Thank you, Lydisha. We appreciate the opportunity to get to know you a little bit better today.
Thank you, Nympha.
Our next candidate running for the office of Division E Director is Dynamic Leadership 4, Nancy Downer. Hello, Nancy.
Hello.
Your first question today is what leadership skills and experience can you bring to the district?
I think after 20 years of gathering volunteers for the events that we have within our cities and in the Tarrant County area, and my job that I do right now as the Executive Director of Arts Council, it's my job to organize everything and keep everything organized and moving forward to get a good end result. So I think teamwork is what I bring, is that I understand that it's not about one person and there's no I in the word team. So but I think that would be what I would bring.
Thank you, Nancy.
You're
Describe
welcome.
your role and responsibilities and how you will achieve these responsibilities.
The division director, in my opinion, what I've learned from y'all is like a mama hen. We kind of gather everybody under our wing and just love them through whatever's going on and kind of guide them along. And then we have the other hens in the hen house to help us. So it's like a little community of people that are gifted in what they do, but then gifted in what they can share. And so I think that would be me. I would want to be a mother hen.
Thank you, Nancy. Your final question today is who was the most influential mentor to you in your journey in seeking a district leadership position?
I got to tell you, it's Miss Denise. It is Miss Denise 100%. Because when I had no job last year, really, she took me under her wing. And I worked with her when she was Club Growth. And so I learned how to make cold calls. I learned how to tell people about Toastmasters and the importance of learning how to speak. And she just was always there. And then this year it's Najev as well, coaching me along and always having, do this or do that, helping. I've never felt alone. And then of course, Richard. So y'all are really, I don't think you realize how good you are with all of us. So we couldn't do it without y'all. So it's my job, it's my hope that I can help somebody in the way that y'all help me.
Thank you, Nancy. We certainly appreciate you spending time today to let us get to know you a little bit better. Our final candidate this afternoon, or this morning, I guess it's still morning, is Division F Director candidate, Distinguished Toastmaster, Karen Shadden.
Do I leave the room now?
No, ma'am, you can stay.
Okay. Oh, okay.
Hello, Karen.
Hello.
Your first question today: what leadership skills and experience can you bring to the district?
What leadership skills can I bring to the district? Everything that I've learned in Toastmasters. This has been such a growing time for me. When I joined in January of 2020, didn't know what Toastmasters was about, like so many of us, but I have grown and learned so much about myself. It has really been a personal growth. Learning about communicating with people. I was really one who never liked conflict, so I often never spoke up. I also came from a background of being told I talked too much, and now I've learned that I have a voice. That's what I found in Toastmasters, and that's what I can share with other people is the experience I've had prior to Toastmasters and then being in Toastmasters and being able to say, I do have a voice. I know how to use it properly. I know when and where to use it. And then I've also learned how to be a better leader. Also, I would say I'm not a leader because I wanted to be in the background and not say anything. And as I've been in Toastmasters, I figured out I am a leader. And the kind of leader I am is a servant leader. And that is what I bring to Toastmasters.
Thank you, Karen. Your second question today is to describe your role and responsibilities and how you plan to achieve responsibilities.
My roles and responsibilities as a division director will be a leader. In all of the roles that I have been in Toastmasters, with the exception of being a club president, I have helped other people. I have been a part of a team. But my primary role has not been to lead. And so I'm looking forward to this portion of really stepping up and being the leader that I desire to be, that I've learned to be, and to use those skills. And also just to encourage, oh my goodness, this is so much fun just to think about the other area directors that will be on my team and how I can encourage and help them grow, how we can support all clubs by supporting our division in our areas. So I'm super excited because I want to be a leader. And I really want to put those skills that I've learned into practice. So here I am in that perfect laboratory, Toastmasters, and I'm going to practice being the best leader I can as division director.
Thank you, Karen. I have one final question for you today. Who was the most influential mentor in your journey to seeking position in district leadership?
I have to say the person who started me on my journey was Bonnie Stroman. I joined at a time when, I remember the first question I asked her, Bonnie, what is this DTM thing? I don't think she ever answered me. She said, you email so-and-so, you need to be an area director, you need to get on committees, and you need to meet and greet people. That didn't really answer the question, but that was Bonnie. And she started me on that journey because, of course, I was curious. I did want to meet people. I did want to grow in Toastmasters. That started it. But I have so many people just looking here on my screen. One, as running for a division director, and Denise here on the screen was my division director. So I have that to look forward to, the things that I learned while under her. I'm serving under others I have so many mentors. Everybody is. I mean, you just can't be in Toastmasters without having mentors.
Thank you, Karen. We appreciate the opportunity to get to know you a little bit better. Let's give a big round of applause for all of our candidates. Thank you all for being here today. As a reminder, the annual business meeting will be conducted May 11th at 6:30 p.m. That is going to be a virtual meeting. You can virtually meet with the candidates in breakout rooms today, but you can also meet with them starting at 5:30 p.m. on Monday. Only district council members will have a vote during the district council meeting, but all members are welcome to attend. You must register to receive your own Zoom link, your personal Zoom link. So see d25toastmasters.org for those details. I hope I'll see all of you at the business meeting. Thank you for being here today.